Lauren Greenspan here from Youth Yoga Project, and I'm here to bring you a yoga class that you can do in your home or wherever you are. And in order to set up to do yoga in your home or at a friend's house, you basically need to find a quiet area where you have enough space to move. I'm in my music room, which is one of my favorite rooms of my house where I feel calm and centered. If you have a yoga mat, you can lay it out. You can also lay out a towel if you want to have something to practice on, or a rug, or you can practice right on the floor like me. A couple of props that you can collect from your house that will help you have a great practice today would be a towel, which we'll use as a bolster, and a pillow. If you want to use a pillow during relaxation, you'll have the chance to either slide it under your knees or under your head to support you to be nice and comfortable. So I'll put those to the side for now. You can take a moment to gather those if you'd like. And today we're going to spend about 30 minutes together doing a calming sequence. And for Youth Yoga Project, that means that we're going to breathe, move, and relax together. So let's get started. You can take your towel, you're just going to fold it up as if you're doing the laundry. And you can stop here, or you can give it kind of an extra fold. And then what you're going to do is you're going to slide it right underneath your hips. This is just going to help you to be a little bit more comfortable sitting on the floor. Great job. Now let's check in with our posture. So you can have crisscross legs, you can extend your legs out in front of you, or you can even sit back on your heels. And then find the crown of your head and lift it up towards the ceiling, aligning the spine and sitting nice and tall. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. And then relax them down your back as you release all of that tension. Great job, everybody. So we're going to start with centering breath. And that's a way that we can calm our mind, clear our thoughts, and focus on what's happening right now, which is what mindfulness is all about. In order to do centering breaths and get all of those great benefits, we're going to basically lengthen our breath. So we're going to take a longer inhale and a longer exhale than we normally would. If possible, you're going to breathe in and out through your nose. If that's uncomfortable for any reason, maybe you're having a cold or just some congestion, you can modify this by breathing out through your mouth instead. So let's get connected to our breath by taking our right hand to our heart and our left hand to our belly. Begin by simply noticing your breath. You can bring your gaze out to the floor in front of you, or even close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest and belly as you breathe in and out, just like ocean waves. If your mind wanders or gets distracted, just pull it back to focusing on your breath, noticing each breath in and each breath out. Be patient, gentle, and kind with yourself. And then let's try to take our deeper breath. So release your next exhale and take a really big full breath in, filling up your chest and belly into your hands. Then a long, slow breath out through your nose or your mouth. Awesome job. We're going to take 5 more like that. You can either follow along with my count, or you can count on your own with your own breath. Here we go. Full breath in. Full breath out. Beautiful breathing. 5. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. And 1. Release your hands back to your lap or on your legs. Pause here and notice. Part of yoga is developing self-awareness, which means knowing ourselves well. So see if you can notice any differences, any changes in your brain, your thoughts and emotions, any changes in your body, areas of tension or openness, and any changes in your breathing. Great job noticing. Now we're going to continue to calm ourselves by giving ourselves a massage. You're going to have 3 options for this. You can either massage your head, your shoulders, or your hands. If you want to massage your head, you're going to spread your fingers wide, bring your thumbs right by your ears, and bring your fingers to the top of your head. Press down into your fingers and make circular motions with your fingers and hands. Feels like a really nice massage on your head. So you could try that out. Second option would be to take your hands and bring them to the back of your neck. So they're kind of like right at the top of my shoulder blades. And then I'm going to press down and forward, just kind of releasing tension as I go, pressing down through my fingers. Yeah, that feels really nice also. The third option would be your hands. So you could take the thumb of one hand, bring it to the base of the thumb of the other hand, and gently press down and up, just kind of pressing down through that pressure point right there on the base of your thumb. Choose one of those 3 options and take about 10 breaths. Again, you can close your eyes and feel tension leaving your body with each breath out. If you're giving yourself a hand massage, go ahead and switch to the other hand. Isn't this a nice trick, a nice way to resolve tension that you could really do anytime, anywhere while you're waiting in line at the store, or if you're frustrated by your homework or an assignment, you could just take a break and do something like this. Great. Release your hands back to your legs. One of the places in our body where we hold a lot of tension is our shoulders. Maybe you've noticed that for yourself. And one way that we can release some of that tension is by doing shoulder shrugs. So come back to that nice, tall, seated posture. You all look great. And then we're going to breathe in and bring our shoulders up to our ears. Breathe out, let your shoulders melt down your back like snow. Awesome. Let's do 4 more just like that. Breathe in, breathe out. 4. Breathe in, breathe out. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Notice any differences in your shoulders, your neck, any other places in your body that were stretched during that activity. Now go ahead and remove your bolster. We're going to come up to some standing postures, starting with mountain pose. So for mountain pose, we're going to bring our feet to hips distance apart. One way that you can check that is by bringing your hands together in fists and place them right between your feet. So I need to bring my feet in a little bit. I know that because the pinkies of my hands should be touching my big toes. That's how I know I'm at hips distance, and I can kind of check it as I come up. Awesome. All of your toes are facing forward, arms by your sides with your palms facing me just helps to open up the heart and the shoulders. Lengthening through the crown of your head, standing up nice and tall. You guys look great. Take 2 deep breaths here, pressing down through your feet, pulling your belly in, activating your core. You're strong. You're a mountain that cannot be moved. No matter what's going on around you, you're centered, you're stable. You're a mountain. Great. Now we're going to do the half sun sequence, which is 3 poses connected together by breath. And one thing that we know is that when we get overwhelmed by big emotions like stress or worry or fear, moving our bodies in a repetitive way connected to breath is something that helps calm our big emotions down so that we can think more clearly and more calmly. This is one of those practices because it's going to repeat over and over again. I'll show you and then we'll try it a couple times through together. So we're starting in mountain. Then we're going to breathe in and reach our arms up. You can look up at your thumbs if that's okay on your neck. Extended mountain. Breathe out, fold over your legs, forward fold, reach for your toes. You can bend your knees here. Let the crown of your head hang heavy towards the floor. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. And then press down into your feet to breathe in and lift all the way back up. Extended mountain. Breathe out, mountain. Do you see how the three poses connect? So we'll try 3 together. You can either follow along with my cues or move on your own at your own speed with your breath. Here we go. Breathe in. Extended mountain. Breathe out. Forward fold. Breathe in, lift back up. Breathe out, mountain. 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Awesome. So that's a series of poses that you could do to help calm yourself down when you feel overwhelmed. You could do it as little as 3 times or all the way up to as many as 108 times. Try it out sometime. Now we're going to move into our balancing pose, tree pose. Balancing poses help us to focus our mind because we really have to draw our attention in to trying to balance. 2 tips that will help you with balancing pose. 1 is finding a gaze point. So I suggest that you find something on the floor about 3 to 5 feet out in front of you and bring your gaze there. So look at that point during the pose. 2nd is make sure you don't hold your breath. We want to continue taking our long deep breaths in and out while we balance together. Here we go for tree pose. So start by pressing down actively through your left foot. You might even imagine roots of a tree growing deep into the ground. And then come into the toes of your right foot. Turn your right knee out to the side. That's going to help to open up your right hip. You might feel that stretch. And then slide the bottom of your right foot to your left ankle. Do you see how my right toes are still on the floor? That helps me to balance. But if you don't need that, you can slide your foot up your leg. If you need more balance, you can just put a hand right on the wall. So from here, find your gaze point. And then bring your arms up, grow your tree. Awesome, you all look great. Take 3 deep breaths here. After your 3rd breath, release your arms, release your legs. Pause here back in mountain pose and notice any differences between your right leg and your left leg. One might feel more heavy or more light than the other. And everything we do in yoga is to promote harmony within our bodies. So now let's try the other side to even everything out. Grow your roots down through your right foot. Come onto the toes of your left foot. Turn your left knee out to the side and bring the bottom of your left foot to your right ankle. Again, you have lots of choices here. You could slide your foot up. You could use the wall for support. Find your gaze point and breathe in and grow your tree. You might even try something different with your arms this time. Be creative. It's your yoga practice. You could bring your arms here, here, out to the side. Grab opposite elbows behind you or bring your hands together. Your choice. Whatever you like, take 3 breaths. After your 3rd breath, release your arms, release your legs, back to mountain pose. Great job, everybody. We're going to come back to the floor now for a nice hip stretch. We talked about stress living in the shoulders. Another place where we hold a lot of stress and tension in our bodies are hips. You may even notice that it's kind of hard to sit on the floor. Some of you might notice that your knees are up here like this. And that just means that you need to stretch out your hips more, that's all. And one way that you can do that is by practicing sitting on the floor more often. So this is also another stretch that you can do that will help open your hips. And it's called seated number 4, because we're going to make a number 4 shape with our legs. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see better what's happening with my legs. You're going to put the bottoms of your feet on the floor, knees up. Then you can bring your hands back behind you just for stability. Make sure you're keeping a nice long spine, lifted up heart, not like this, like this. Great. And then take your left foot and bring it onto your right thigh. Now I'm going to take my left toes and make sure they're pointed back towards my left knee. It's going to help protect my knee joint. I'm going to leave my right hand back behind me for stability. Take my left hand to my left thigh and just gently encourage my leg away from my body. So I'm not pressing on the knee, I'm just nudging my thigh. Sitting up tall, I'm going to take 3 deep breaths. This is a wonderful stretch on my left hip. Hopefully you're feeling that too. After your 3rd exhale, you can release the stretch. Bring both feet back to the floor. Just shake out your hips a little bit by moving your knees from side to side like a windshield wiper. Great, and then let's try the other side by bringing our right ankle on our left thigh. And again, I'm going to take my toes, point them back towards my knee to protect my knee joint. Leaving my left hand back behind me and taking my right hand to my right thigh and just gently encouraging it away from my body. Taking 3 deep breaths here. And release your legs. You can windshield wiper your knees again. Maybe even setting a goal for yourself for when you might practice this stretch. You could do it while you're watching TV, while you're reading a book, so that you can continue to open and release tension from your hips. Now let's work into our backs a little bit, stretching and strengthening our back and our spine with something called cat-cow. You could do this on all 4s, but we're going to do it today sitting up because I really want you to see that this is a stretch you could do at your desk, at school, or at home if you're on the couch or at the dinner table, or if you're at work and you have a job where you have to sit a lot, you can try a cat-cow stretch. And another thing you can call this, I like to call it open heart and calm mind. So come to your nice tall seated posture. If you're using that prop of a towel, you can slide that right under you. Hands on your knees. And we're going to breathe in, bring our shoulder blades together on our back, lift our heart, look up at the ceiling. This is cow pose, or I like to say open heart. So we're open across our chest. And then round and curl your back, tuck your chin into your chest. This is called cat pose, but I like to call it calm mind because we're folding forward over ourselves. So here we go, shoulder blades together, heart open, chin up, open heart. Breathe out, round and curl, tuck your chin, calm mind. Let's do 4 more. You can either move with me or move with your own breath. Breathe in, open heart. Breathe out, calm mind. 4, inhale, exhale. 3, inhale, exhale. 2, inhale, exhale. 1. Come back through center with a neutral spine. Pause here and notice any changes in your brain, body, and breath After hip stretch, seated number 4, and back stretch, cat-cow. And let's start to really hone in and calm our mind to prepare ourselves for relaxation with a practice called CALM, C-A-L-M, CALM. And what we're going to do is we're going to spell the word calm as we connect each finger to our thumb. There's 4 fingers, not including our thumb, and 4 letters in the word calm. So it goes like this. Connect your index finger to your thumb, say C. Your middle finger to your thumb, say A. Your ring finger to your thumb, say L. Pinky to your thumb, say M. Then close your hand into a gentle fist and say calm. It's sort of like a motto that you can say to yourself. And your hand gives you something tactile to focus on. So let's try together. We're going to start at our normal volume talking voice, and then each time we go through, we're going to be quieter and quieter until we're just barely a whisper. So you can bring your right hand to your knee with your palm facing up, and we'll do our calm practice like this. All together. Here we go. C-A-L-M, calm. C-A-L-M, calm. C-A-L-M, calm. Just a whisper. C-A-L-M, calm. Now let me show you how you can add your breath. So we're going to spell calm in our head, but all we're going to do is breathe. So I'm going to take a long breath in as I connect each finger to my thumb, so it'll sound and look like this. And then I'm going to take a long breath out as I make that fist and say calm in my head. Great. So we're inhaling, spelling calm in our head, connecting fingers to thumb. Exhaling, squeezing our fists and saying calm in our head. Let's try 4 of those together. You can follow along with me or move at your own pace. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, calm. Inhale. Exhale, calm. Inhale. Exhale, calm. Inhale. Exhale. Great job. This is another great tool that you can use to calm and focus your mind. You can use it anytime, anywhere, because all that it requires is your breath and your body to practice. Now we're ready for relaxation. We've done our breathing, we've done our moving. We're going to do 2 different relaxation practices today. The first is called tense and release. And what's going to happen is that you're going to be laying down on your back, and then I'm going to cue you through different parts of your body to tense up on an inhale, hold, and then relax on an exhale. So all you have to do is follow along with my cues. If you get confused, that's okay. You can look at me to see an example of how to do it, or just try your best and to understand what it means. So for relaxation, this is when we can use our pillow. So I'm gonna grab my pillow. A couple of different options. You can place it right there under your head, nice and cozy. Or if you'd like, if you have low back discomfort, you can actually place it underneath your knees. And that will just help to support your low back a little bit. So choose whichever one is more comfortable for you. You don't have to use a pillow if you don't want to. You can also take a blanket or a shawl or put on additional layers of clothing to make sure that you stay nice and warm and comfortable as we cool down here. I'm going to remain seated, but you should be laying down on your back to complete the relaxation. And take a minute, a couple of breaths here to get yourself settled. And then once you find your comfortable posture, make your body as still as a statue, as if you're stuck in cement. Take 2 deep breaths in and out through your nose to prepare your mind and body to relax. We're going to begin with our tense and release practice. Starting with our legs and our toes, we'll work up through all the major parts of our body from there. So on your next breath in, curl your toes under, squeezing all of the little muscles in your feet. Squeeze your knees together like you're trying to pinch a penny between them. Engage the muscles in your calves and your thighs. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. Great. Let it go. Your entire right leg and foot are relaxed. Entire left leg and foot are relaxed. Moving up your belly, let's do our core and our back muscles. Pull your belly into your spine, engage your abdominal muscles. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and breathe out. Let it go. Belly is soft. Shoulder blades slide away from each other and your entire back is connected to the floor. Next, we'll do our hands and our arms and shoulders. Squeeze your hands into fists. Pull your elbows in towards your ribs and lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze all your arm and hand shoulder muscles for 3, 2, and 1. Breathe out. Let all of that go. Shoulders sink into the floor. Entire right arm is relaxed. Entire left arm is relaxed. Next, let's move to our face. So squeeze your jaw together like you just bit into a sour lemon. Close your eyes tightly. Hold all the muscles in your face for 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. Relax your face. Release your jaw by letting your top and bottom row of teeth separate away from each other. Tongue drops away from the roof of your mouth. Picture your entire body relaxed on the floor. Imagine a wave of relaxation coming in through your head and moving through each part of your body, all the way down and exiting through your toes. Tense and release is a great practice to induce a deep state of relaxation. You can try it before bed. Now we're going to do our guided visualization practice, which is called Love and Kindness. For the practice, we're going to send wishes of love and kindness towards ourselves and others by repeating some phrases in our own mind. I want you to begin by picturing yourself. Picture yourself sitting in front of a mirror and noticing all of the details that make you who you are. And then sending wishes of love and kindness towards yourself. Repeat in your own mind, may I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I be at peace. Take a deep breath in and out. And then picture in your mind somebody that you love very much. Could be a family member, a friend, or even a pet. Imagine that this person is sitting across from you right now. Notice all of the things that you love about them. Their smell, what it feels like to be in their presence, the sound of their voice, the sound of their laugh. Let it fill you up. You might even find yourself smiling a little bit. And then send thoughts and wishes of love and kindness towards this person, repeating in your mind, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be at peace. And now identify someone in your mind towards whom you have neutral feelings. Could be a classmate or a teacher that is at your school but you don't really know them, or somebody who makes your coffee each morning, somebody who you see working at your favorite restaurant, or the person who delivers your mail. Anybody that's a part of your life in some way but you don't really know them. Try to picture this person in your mind, recalling as many details about him or her as you can. Knowing that even though you don't really know this person, they're somehow a part of your life and therefore a part of your own well-being. Sending wishes of love and kindness towards this person by repeating in your mind, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be at peace. And then imagine someone with whom you have difficulty with in some way. Be someone in your family, a friend, a classmate or teammate, somebody at school. Even though you have some difficulty with this person, send wishes of love and kindness towards them. Repeating in your mind towards this person, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be at peace. And then imagine all the living things in the entire world. Picturing in your mind the vastness of all living things, all of the people on all of the continents, animals, plants, all living things. Knowing that we're all connected, that our own wellness is connected to the wellness of all living beings. Repeating in your mind, may all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be safe. May all beings be at peace. May there be peace. May there be peace. May there be peace. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Noticing the impact of the practice on your brain, body, and breath. Identifying any changes, good or bad, just noticing. Then begin to wake your body back up by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Small movements become larger movements, stretching your arms, stretching your legs, and slowly coming all the way back up to sitting up on your mat or on the floor. Great job in yoga today. Remember that yoga means we breathe, move, and relax. And these are tools that we can use anytime in life in order to help manage our emotions and make great decisions. So maybe thinking about anything you learned today that you might try using in your life, or maybe even anything from today that you might try teaching to a friend or family member. Great job. Thanks for taking the time to pause, practice yoga with us, and take care of your emotions and your physical well-being. You can find more videos like this by visiting our YouTube channel, Youth Yoga Project, or you can learn more about us by visiting our website at www.youthyogaproject.net. See you next time. Have a great